Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again here on YouTube. Today another wrestling music CD review for you. So we have this time 2006 release of WWE Wreckless Intent with very interesting cover artwork there. What appears to be, well, I'll just say it as I see it. I'll try and describe it as I see it. So it looks like someone from a rock band playing a guitar with with fire flames coming out of his ass, and someone standing over him, just about to punch him. That's how I see it. I don't know. Very random, very weird. I wouldn't have chose this as a cover artwork choice for a wrestling music CD, but that's just me. That's my opinion. But yeah, very, very random. Yeah, so I'm not very interested in that cover artwork at all. Here's the spine. So this was a Columbia release in 2006. And we open up on the inside. Here's the disc. And the inlay, which we'll go over in a second. I'll just remove the disc out of the way just to check what's behind. And further random artwork and licensing text, etc. Thank yous and production notes or whatever all that nonsense text is. Well, it's not nonsense, but it is to me. But yeah, the cover artwork and the inside cover there, that's just very, very bizarre. The disc artwork itself, not so bad. Well, I can make out that's a red and black guitar, but again, just crazy artwork. I'll just bring this forward to me so I can take the insert and everything else out. I'll lay off that down there. Lay off the smack down on the rock. So we have an advert first of all. A hit DVD collection. So this one is adverts for WrestleMania 21 Goes Hollywood, No Way Out 2006, The World's Greatest Wrestling Managers, and WrestleMania 22 DVD sets. Available at all good video stores. And there's the old information there of how to obtain said DVDs from Silvervision, WWE Home Video in the UK. We flip it over and it's blank. So I'll just put that to one side and I'll show you this. Okay, so yeah, further random artwork from the Wreckless Intent cover here in the inside. So this time we have some dude's arm on fire. Well, detached arm on fire. Barbed wire as well. Okay, so we'll open this all the way up. Okay, so it has all the bands that cover each of the superstars' respective tracks. Sorry, I was getting distracted then. So yeah, so we have POD, 3-6 Mafia, Motorhead, Zebrahead, Killswitch Engage. Then we have wrestlers Maria, Carlito, Triple H, Rey Mysterio, Rob Van Dam, Candice, Batista, Tori Wilson, Mark Henry, Randy Orton, the Coach Jonathan Coachman, and the Big Show. And some exclusive producer notes, etc. And thank yous, etc. to Jim Johnston, not Jim Johnson, as I've said in the past. So I want to apologise for that as well, guys. So yeah, Jim Johnston. Okay, so we flip it over and we have Saliva, Desiree Jackson. I think I've pronounced your name correctly. Apologies if I haven't. Homeboy, Mercy Drive, Brand New Sin, Silk the Shocker, Shadows Fall, 11th Hour, Cabalon, and Fury of a Dead Man. Again, apologies if I haven't pronounced any of these artists' names correctly. And there's that random picture artwork again for both the back of the insert and the front cover there. So I'll just fold this back up, place it back into the CD case, and then we'll go over the tracks. Okay, so we kick the album off with Saliva, with Batista's track "I Walk Alone." Absolute awesome track, in my opinion. Whenever I hear this particular wrestler theme song, I always crank it up, whether it's on YouTube or way of CD here, for example. Or if you go to the options of create a wrestler mode on any of your wrestling games in the past, and that one happens to be on there, well, I always crank it up. It's a good tune, very good stuff, and a good way to kick off this Wreckless in 10 album, in my opinion. Excuse me, guys. Got a bit of a sore throat again. It's about the 15th flu bug I've had this year, so apologies if I keep coughing throughout this video or clearing my throat. Yes, so number 2, Mercy Drive, Burning My Light, Randy Orton's theme. Now, this is another one of those wrestler themes where I'm in a situation, do I prefer this one or do I prefer the other one? So the other one being I Hear Voices in My Head, Randy Orton theme. I can't remember who covers that one now, the band name, but yeah, so it's a choice between Voices and Burning My Light. Both brilliant tracks and great entrance theme songs. I can't pick a favourite out of those two, which I prefer for Randy Orton, but I will say Burning My Light does remind me of around the time he'd won the World Heavyweight Championship, so it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, of course it does. What am I on about? Yeah, but I do prefer... no, I don't prefer. I don't have a preference. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. So yeah, both are good. Number 3 on this track listing, Homeboy, hard hitting, the Coach, Jonathan Coachman. This track, when I first played this album, I didn't think it was the Coach's theme music. I thought it was somebody else's. Carlito, I thought it was, to be honest with you guys. But I know that sounds really bizarre and strange, but it's the lyrics don't seem to suit the Coach, Jonathan Coachman, or suit him back then. So, yeah, very, very bizarre choice of lyrics and theme song for the Coach. But regardless, it's still a good track, I guess. But yeah, that's just, again, just my opinion on that. The 4th track on here, we have Brand New Sin, Crank It Up, The Big Show. Yeah, Big Show's had quite a lot of different artists cover his entrance theme over the years. I mean, we've looked at a few in previous videos, I'm sure, haven't we? Didn't we have one on the, was it the WWF Aggression? I'm sure we had one on there. And we've had different versions of the Big Show's entrance theme, but I've always preferred his standard, well, it's the Big Show, you know, all the way through. And with all these other different versions of it, variations, nah. I mean, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I feel like he's had one too many entrance themes. Just stick with the original for Big Show, just for me, anyway. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Yeah, anyway, so number 5, Desiree Jackson with Holler for Candice. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty cool one. I don't have any problems with that one at all. Yeah, it's a good one. I wouldn't exactly crank it to the max if I was to hear it on TV or put this CD on, as I said, for example, in comparison to, say, Batista's I Walk Alone or Randy Orton's Burning My Light. But still, good tune, I guess. Number 6, 11th Hour, A Girl Like That, Tori Wilson. Again, on that same kind of level as Candice with Holler. Both likable entrance music. I'd probably prefer both of those tracks, actually, over Crank It Up, Big Show, and Hard Hitting Coach. Again, just my opinion there. Number 7, Cabalon Carlitos, Who I Am. I can't pronounce what that says there. But yeah, Carlitos, again, his original track, I prefer, you know, the what is it? I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool, and then it goes Carlito, Carlito, you know, with the background music. Other than no, in comparison to having this particular track, but again, it's just me being a fussy fucker. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, what else do we have on here? Number 8, Fury of a Dead Man, Deadly Game. Now, I'm pretty sure this was used for a pay-per-view because it doesn't have a wrestler name next to it. Yeah, it must have been like a pay-per-view, maybe in 2006 when this album came out, but I can't be too sure on that. So let me know in the comments below if I've got that right. I can't remember a wrestler having that, but I do know the tune. I do hear it every so often. Moving on, number 9, Silk the Shocker, I'm Coming. Now, that doesn't have a name tied to that either for a wrestler, but I know for a fact that Montel Vontavious Porter, a.k.a. MVP, had that as his entrance theme when he debuted in, was it around summer 2006? Yeah, I'm Coming. Yeah, good entrance, that one. It did suit him as well with the 1, 2, hear the clock ticking, you know, and then he comes out of that like giant inflatable clock thing. I said clock. So yeah, that better came out on the subtitles as clock as well. But yeah, good MVP track, that one. I do like that one. It was a very good theme song which suited him very well. Good wrestler as well, in my opinion. Number 10, Shadows Fall, Fury of the Storm, Rob Van Dam. Not a bad track for Rob Van Dam. Definitely one of his better ones for WWE. I do like his TNA one, his TNA track he had. But yeah, this one was pretty cool as well. Number 11, arguably the best track. Oh, I don't know actually. Arguably one of the best tracks on this album. Somebody's Gonna Get It by 3-6 Mafia from Mark Henry. Wow. Beat him up, break his neck. Cracking tune. Especially if you want to get psyched up for like something really, you know, something that you're really aggressive for. Like you want to go on and play video games online, you just want to get all psyched up and kick somebody's ass on a wrestling game or Call of Duty or something like that, and you're feeling really, feel that adrenaline and get all that anger out, and put this track on, crank it to the max. What a tune. Very aggressive, but yeah, it definitely suits Mark Henry. Sorry guys, I went a bit too crazy then, but yeah, cracking tune in my opinion. 3-6 Mafia, Somebody's Gonna Get It. I do play this one quite a lot, and it's one I have saved to my favorites. Mark Henry as a wrestler, I mean he's Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Awesome wrestler. Probably not in my top 20 best wrestlers of all time, but he's definitely got to be a top 50 wrestler of mine. But his theme music, this particular track, just absolutely amazing. One of the best WWE themes of all time, in my opinion. Great tune. Next up, we have Zebra Head with Legs Like That, Maria. Yeah, again, another good wrestler entrance theme. Probably better than the other divas on this track listing, Tori Wilson and Candice, as in female entrance music. And yeah, it's another catchy one, another good one in my opinion. Next up, we have number 13, Kill Switch, Engage, This Fire Burns. No wrestler name attached to that one on this track listing on the back, but I think we can all establish who it's supposed to be for, and that's none other than old Pepsi Phil himself, CM Punk. And again, I'm putting that Randy Orton kind of situation where, do I prefer that track, as in This Fire Burns, or do I prefer the other one? What was it called? Cult of Personality. Yes, that's the one. It was, it was on the tip of my tongue then, in the back of my mind, and I was thinking, wow, what was it called? Yeah, it's a Cult of Personality by what's the band? Living Colour, I do believe. Or Killswitch Engage's This Fire Burns. Which one? Both good. Both very good. Both very catchy. I don't have a favourite out of those two for CM Punk, but I don't know. Maybe one of you guys do in the comments. Let me know. I don't know. But yeah, absolutely love both CM Punk WWE themes. Next up we have 14th on the track listing, POD's Boyaka 619 Rey Mysterio. On that same level as 3-6 Mafia, Somebody's Gonna Get It, Mark Henry track, cranked to the max. You know what I mean? Whenever you hear it, Boyaka 619, that's it. You know, it's Rey Mysterio. Definitely one of those ones you're going to crank the volume up on, just like the Batista I Walk Alone as well. You know, this soundtrack is just stacked with so much fucking awesomeness. I can't even begin to describe how it makes me feel. Do you know what I mean? It's a really hard-hitting, happy album for any wrestling fan, especially myself. Again, I don't know how you guys feel about that. Maybe I should have left that rant to the end after discussing with you track number 15, Motorhead, King of Kings, Triple H. I don't dislike this track, but it's not one of his best ones. I must be honest with you guys. Probably one of the least favourite of his, but like I said, it's not a bad track at all. It's not a bad tune. It's very catchy, very good, but it just, yeah, you know, in comparison to some of his other ones, The Game, for example, I think it was called. I was talking about a few videos ago, a few music CD videos ago. Yeah, I prefer that one. But yeah, as I said, guys, exclusive producers, Kevin Quinn and Jim Johnston. So not Jim Johnson. I just wanted to get that out there, that I made a mistake calling that guy. Completely different name than what it is. So my apologies for that. But yeah, and here we have some more adverts at the bottom. So we got ColumbiaRecords.com and WWE.com as well. And of course, another random piece of artwork there. I think that's the same as the one on the inside with the, oh no, actually that dude's head's on fire instead of his arm. But yeah, I just don't know about the artwork for this album. But the album itself, absolute banger of an album. I've got to be honest with you guys. I don't know how it makes you guys feel, but I absolutely love it. I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. Definitely add this to your wrestling music CD collection. I highly recommend this. If it had better artwork, maybe you guys like the artwork, I'm going to shut up about the artwork, but if it had better artwork, it would have got a 10 out of 10. That's what's putting me off. But like I said, the tracks on this, absolutely amazing. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and all the rest of it. And I'll catch you again soon for another video and probably another music wrestling CD review. Stay safe. Catch you again soon, guys. Goodbye for now.